that you are so many in such a short notice what you received last week for the small press event. Today I would like to show you the latest camera what Sony actually posted last week on air. So actually, just in brief, I think all markets have seen big revolution in consumer electronics. From the click Walkman, now we have very small, very different media, changed in size, changed in functions. The same for the compact cameras. There were lots of changes from the film cameras to the current available DSLR cameras. Also, big evolution has been seen on TV and also on VHS going to Blu-ray. But actually, is there any change when we are talking about an DSLR quality from film camera to the current camera? I think if you look at it outside, they are quite identical. So they look actually all the same, both from size-wise, both from functions. Usually many people find DSLR cameras quite bulky, very difficult to operate because you need a whole instruction manual, because you see also like on this 850 lots of buttons, and then you really need to study 3 days before you start shooting a picture. And of course they are quite expensive for the average consumers. So our target is to combine the DSLR quality and to get the best out of the functions from wide variety of expression power, and also to combine also the very small compact body, and to make it easy to use for the wide audience. So this year we are expanding alpha lineup in a bit of a different way. So this new camera, what we are going to show you, is going to be the family member of our current DSLR lineup. So we introduce NEX. NEX is standing for New E-Mount Experience. Probably many of you already have seen it already on some sites, because we had a press conference last week in Split. We will have 2 series. We will have NEX-3 and also NEX-5. Later on you will have a possibility to have a look at closer and also try them all. So this is NEX-5, smaller one, and NEX-3, a bit bigger one. I will tell you all the details in difference later on. From NEX-5 we will have 2 color variations, a black and a silver one. And NEX-3 in Europe will be available in silver, red and black. And in some other parts of the world, also in Japan, it will be also in white, but we do not handle it. So what do we want to achieve with this camera? Actually, this is a camera to carry it everywhere with you, and you can shoot everywhere, anytime, and then create still a wow effect. How do we do this? So actually, features of this small new all-in-one camera is the most important, that it offers a high image quality, and this is thanks to the DSLR size sensor what we built into it, and it's going to ensure you a high quality picture for both in still and movies. And another very important point of this is that it's very small, it's compact, and it really looks good. And then on top of all this, it has interchangeable lenses, so the expression power is quite wide what you can use this for. And what is Sony usually very strong, we offer quite an easy to use, very good user-friendly graphical interface, and you can shoot movies with one press of a button instead of going into the menu and scrolling it through it. And in high-speed continuous shooting, we also offer outstanding time. So, as I mentioned, we offer high image quality for both still pictures and movie shootings, and this is because we have the same sensor size what we built into the DSLR cameras, and thanks to this we can realize sharp and clear images is same what you shoot with a traditional DSLR. And what is very important, because of these image sensors, we can achieve a deliberately defocused background, and you can easily make the subject stand out. It's exactly the same effect and the same method what you use with the DSLR cameras. So here just a small comparison regarding the sizes of the image sensor. The smallest one is of course the DSC, the middle one is the 4/3, and the biggest one is the Exmor APS HD CMOS sensor, what we built into these small cameras. Actually, this large image sensor delivers you high image quality, and the pixels are of course far bigger than in a small compact DSC, and this HD sensor is coming in 14 megapixel, and it covers a high ISO range from 200 up to 12,800, which is really big. I would like to ask half of Alan, because we did some test pictures regarding noise level shot with our own DSCs, and also the same location we did some pictures shot with these new cameras, and I hope the quality is going to be good enough. You can even move up just to check the differences in noise level. So we started with the lowest ISO range from 125 and going to the extreme of the 12,800 that this camera can make. And this is actually the lowest. Can you just resize some of the picture? We were using a T series and an H series, and they are really high-class cameras. And then
I will scroll.
Ah, okay. So can we scroll down? When we go to 200 ISO, you can move it further. Here you can see a comparison with NEX-5 and the TX, and the same was with the HX5. And actually, the details are the same. So when you enlarge, they are very good. And then we follow this test through 400 and also 800 ISO. And even at further up, even when you go to 8, but you can come closer to check if you want to see. The details are still quite okay at 800, although the NEX-5 is getting better. But then when we go to 1600 or even further up, then the picture becomes a bit noisy, shot with the DSCs. These pictures were shot somewhere in Germany in a castle, and actually, if you compare the two pictures, these more orangey, more warmer pictures were done by NEX, and this is actually closer to the real scene.